Limbus company. If you're watching this video, you know about Project Moon. And if you don't, hi, I'm DJ. And Limbus company is a gacha game created by Project Moon, where you are Dante, and these guys are known as the Sinners. Also, I guess spoilers ahead if you haven't caught up with the latest content up to this date. But if you want to just have a silly video in the background, by all means, go ahead. This is gonna be a crackpot theory of crackpot theories before Canto 10 is released. Because this will probably, most definitely, I cannot stress this enough, be proven incorrect. And if not, holy shit, I am a prophet. But who cares, I'm doing this for fun. What evidence do I have for this theory?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Yeah, that's right. This is a Hail Mary of Hail Marys, that every sinner is special. No, really, take a look at the cast so far. We have Yi Sang, who is why we have mirror technology. Fast has a Discord server in her head. Don Quixote is a blood feed. Ryoshi is a concept incinerator, and it was said in an interview that Heathcliff would unlock the abilities of a king or like travel through dimensions. I'm not really sure. I should probably fact check that. If I get anything wrong, future me will interrupt me right now. Sinclair can pop his ult and basically pull a Lambo from Hitman Reborn, bringing out his older self. And Gregor has more to unwrap from his mom. But looking at the sinners remaining, we have Mosalt, Honglu, Ishmael, Rodion, and Otis. And I believe each sinner will have something special about them. So starting off with Mosalt. Okay, so this is gonna probably be the most crackpot theory here, so you're gonna have to let me cook. The Mosalt that we know is a distortion. Yes, you heard me correct, a distortion. Not he distorted in the past or that he will distort. The current Mosalt that we know right now is a distortion. And in his canto, we will see what an undistorted Mosalt will look like. Once again, I have zero evidence. Literally nothing points at this, but it would be so funny for only one reason alone. Picture it. The Sinners and Dante finally see Mosalt, but they realize something strange about him. He isn't the Mosalt they know, and then all they say is, well, Mosalt, I guess you're just a stranger to us now. Next is Honglu. I feel like this one would be simple. Let him be the first sinner to unlock Shen and Mong. In order to use Shen, one must clear their mind of all emotions, and then tap into their most intense memory, which allows the emotions that are invoked by those memories to fill their head. Due to Shen being a power brought forth from a person's mind, it's even possible for physically weak people to learn it. Well, as long as they can withstand the mental strain from it. And Mong is taking emotions from that memory and is used to create the rings. The more rings they are, the more mental strain there is on the user, each ring doubling the mental strain. For Honglu, I feel like this is the perfect fit for him, seeing how in his Kanto cutscene, he was able to focus in on the past memories and the emotions associated with them. Also, I feel like him using the Kong family's massacre as his pathway to Shen and Mong would be amazing character growth and development for him, using that intense memory to push himself further. Honestly, this feels like a match made in heaven for Honglu. I want to preference the next 7 by saying the next 3 sinners and what makes them special could easily be swapped out with one another. And it doesn't necessarily mean if one of them gets it, the rest don't. I highly doubt if Project Moon ends up giving the sinners Shen, only one of them would end up getting it. So for the next few segments, take it with a grain of salt. For Ishmael, I honestly think Eagle Gear would suit her. If she ends up having a 1v1 between Captain Ahab and her, I think it would be a really good contrast to have one using Ego Efflorescence and the other one using Ego Gear. I personally would also like to see Blind Obsession being used by Ishmael. For Rodion, crazy idea, give her a relic. But DJ, doesn't Ryoshi already have a relic? Okay, well first let me finish this first. Give her a relic, but she doesn't have the amplitude to use it. She would have to unlock it in different stages like Matthias. I know Ryoshi already has Ariashiki, but there is a restriction, and so giving Rodion this type of restriction in which she would have to unlock it through different stages would be really interesting. Because we would have to see her have to deal with the fact that just because she has a relic, that doesn't mean she is special. Finally, for Otis, I feel like her speaking to Carmen and walking away with ego efference would mean a lot for her character. We can only assume so much from her source material, and with all the Otis is a traitor theory, I would like to think that Otis being on our side is the reason why she obtains ego efflorescence. It can make for some really good storytelling. Overall, the last 3 segments could easily be swapped out with one another because of the narrative. If you want Otis to get a relic, let her. So honestly, with the last 3, just pick and choose. And if you've gotten this far into the video, thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and subscribe. Take care, bye bye!